Pisces. Let's get into a reading. So, I don't know why, but I have this feeling that I need to do a reading. So I'm going to do a small one real quick because this is what I'm getting. I'm getting that some of you, there is going to be attention that you're getting. There's going to be news that you're getting. I'm getting an energy of like, you could get attention from someone, and then as soon as you get the attention, is as quick as it goes. You get a message of truth or a message of bad news, and boom, something changed. Same if it's like, I don't know, but they're showing me a long time ago. I had went and tried to get a car. This was forever ago. And one minute they would tell me I'm approved and that it was mine. And then the next minute they would come back like 10, 15 minutes later and be like, okay, well, actually. So I'm getting that here coming up. I get for some of you that there's going to be like a wishy-washy energy coming in. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is for you to go with the flow. Not to get too attached to what you think reality is, because it might change like this. So what I mean by that, again, if we go back to the example of the car, okay, you're approved. We just got to get those keys in your hands. Okay, well, before getting maybe too comfortable, let's make sure we've left the car lot. Let's make sure we paid our first payment. It's an energy of like learning to adapt with things not going your way or the way that you want them to or the way that you think they are. Some of you could be going on a trip, or you could be noticing that appointments here coming up, you know, if the appointment's supposed to last 30 minutes, it might last 2 hours. You got a trip, it's 4 hours away. You got multiple car wrecks that unfortunately have happened. And you got to go through those car wrecks, which means what? There's going to be delays. I'm seeing that here coming up. And I feel like Spirit is just getting you more comfortable with change. That's what I'm feeling, okay? So let's see. Yeah. Be careful of getting stuck in some sort of pattern. Okay? Yeah, self-love. Needing to focus on what your heart is desiring. Needing to manifest from that. So sometimes self-love could just be recognizing, okay, I can stress out about the fact that I'm on a trip. It's only supposed to be 4 hours, but now we're on hour 6. You could stress out about that. Or you could look in the mirror and go, okay, no matter how much I stress, what I feel, what I think, it ain't going to change anything. So I'm going to sit in my butt like a duck and I'm going to chill until I can get through this car wreck or until I know what the hell is going on. If this is to do with like love, you could be noticing that your patterns are starting to happen more. So what do I mean by that? Let's say that you're used to dating people who's got that razzle dazzle, that riz. You know what I'm talking about. You know that girl that can get anybody she wants because she just knows how to say it. She says it right and she's got people melting. Same if it's a man. You know those men that can just come up and it's like, damn, everything you say sounds so good. You got that riz, don't you? You know exactly how to say it, when to say it, to have someone wooing over you. A lot of you are going to notice that here coming up, you're going to be able to see through it. You're going to be able to see the patterns that you've maybe once gave to. So someone might come up to you and hit on you or ask you out, or you might meet someone on an online dating app and you might be like, okay, this is going good. This is going good. And then something just kind of goes, wait a second. Are you rizzing me? Are you one of those girls that tells me everything I want to hear? And if I don't give you what you want right when you want it, you're gone? Some sort of energy like that. And this moment could be teaching you to go with the changes. Not everything is what we want it to be. Not everything is what we perceive it to be. And again, that could be where the message of truth or message of bad news comes in. Because I feel like for a lot of you, you're so close to a timeline shift. You're so close to going through a doorway and no longer dealing with what feels like the same issues, the same problems, or the same people. So again, it could be the energy of I'm bad luck. Every time I have an appointment, I'm here an hour over what I'm supposed to be. It's me. It's got to be me. Maybe it ain't you. Maybe it's just where you go. They have poor time management. You're going to notice that you not stressing about it, you being like, you know what, it is what it is. Every time I come up in here, it takes 2 hours. I don't know when I'm going to get out. I have to get it done though, so it doesn't really matter. You focusing on it from a place of, I love myself enough to know that this shouldn't stress me out. This isn't worth the fight. This isn't worth the bickering, is again going to up level you, because you're no longer putting gas on the fire. That's what I heard. You're no longer feeding the fire gasoline. So let's say that these are like lovers. Let's say that you, as I'm saying this, let's say that you meet someone. You run across someone. You meet someone on a date night. You come across someone in the wild, whatever. And let's say there's something about them. And you're like, ooh, I like this person. Spirit's telling you not to get too hung up on what you think someone is until they show you. Because for a lot of you, there are going to be things changing so quickly that you're either going to get messages of truth or messages of bad news, and they don't want you to get too attached to something that isn't going to stay. So what they're showing me is someone planting a garden, but they're moving next week. Why are you going to plant a garden? Why are you going to go through all that work planting that garden at this house when we're moving you next week? And that could be what's happening here. And Spirit is just saying, listen, focus on yourself. If it doesn't feel right, don't give to it. If something feels off, don't give to it. If something screams, wait, you're a girl that reminds me of a lot of the other girls. I feel like I need to have my caution lights on. It's for a reason. And for a lot of you, you're going to get a message of truth or a message of bad news if it's a relationship. But you focusing on yourself is going to make it easy for you to bounce back from it and go, well, in fairness, maybe I only liked them because I'm used to those types of people. So it's kind of like a flashing light. Ooh, what's that? That's pretty. I want to see it. They're showing me Finding Nemo. So you know in the movie Finding Nemo, there's that fish that has the light that flashes. What happens? You want to go to the light. What is that? What is that? That's kind of what I'm getting. And maybe in your past, when you would be snapped at, it was traumatic. If someone would tell you, I really want to build a life with you, and then they did the complete opposite, it felt traumatic. Why do people say things that they don't want to do? I don't get it. What kind of world do we live in? That could have been what you used to question. If this is a business, you could have used to thought, you know what, why are you going to run a business and it take 3 hours to get in and out? What kind of doctor's office is that? I thought this is supposed to be quick service. I thought this was a fast clinic. There ain't nothing fast about this. But maybe now you're at a place where you're like, you know what, that's life. Just because I'm good at time management doesn't mean anybody else is. Just because I'm good at scheduling doesn't mean anybody else is. And again, it's giving you the desire and the passion to focus on yourself, to say, I can't change someone. I can't make someone see their bad behavior, what they're doing wrong. Again, this could be dating, and dating people who have certain patterns. Maybe these are girls who only want to go out with you because you're paying for her food. She don't care about you. She don't ask you nothing about yourself. She's on her phone the whole time. She's not interested in getting to know you. Okay, but if you see that that's a pattern for you, as soon as we notice it, it's like, okay, message of truth, message of bad news. You're just like the rest. You only care about what you're getting. You don't care about getting to know me. I'm going to go ahead and cut you off. I don't care how much I like you. You're a pattern for me. And doing that is going to allow you to, again, show up from a place of self-love, and it's going to allow you to timeline shift. So for some of you, you're shifting from going through the same thing over and over again. Again, living a pattern, living a cycle, to being able to be aware of the pattern in the cycle and saying, I'm going to handle this differently. And again, if we go back to like the car dealership where it's like, okay, you're going to sell me a car. You just come in and told me I could leave with it. But now you're coming in here in the near future and you're going to tell me I can't because you need more money or something else needs to happen. I feel like I'm getting whiplash. Maybe a long time ago, that would mess with you mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You would feel defeated when you walked out of there and they couldn't make it right, when they done told you they had it in the bag. Now you're at a place where you're like, you know what, if it's meant to be mine, it'll be mine. Actually, I'm gonna leave. Y'all call me when y'all got this figured out. That's your energy. You're playing the game differently, which means it's going to get you different, okay? And I think that's what Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, there could be some sort of anxiety here about some sort of change. Okay, what do you need to know? I'm telling you. Some of you, there is someone here, either in your recent past, in your current, or in your near future, who is a razzler, who is a dazzler. This is the kind of girl who just likes attention, and she's only around you because she wants attention. She gets plenty of it, and you're nothing more to be honest with you, than someone who's going to tell her how good she looks and how amazing she is. And if she's not giving it back to you, there has to be a reason, okay? Because if somebody wants to be with you, if they're interested in you, they will let you know. And if they're not, there has to be some sort of unavailability, whether it's emotional, mental, maybe it's physical. Read the signs, read the room. If you're a woman, this is going to be that kind of man who knows what to say and how to say it. And I'm seeing it. I'm seeing someone here communicating with you. This could be the kind of man where, I'm going to be honest with you, he's an opportunist. He might be married. He might have a girlfriend. He might not want to date. He might be hitting on you and he ain't supposed to be hitting on you. But he's the kind of man where he's going to take his opportunity. There's something here about chemistry, passion, I'm going to say it, lust. I think someone here is lusting you. I think someone here is into you sexually. But again, that could be your pattern. Some of you have a tendency to attract people who only want the passion in life. Why? Well, it's not as heavy. It's fun. There's no emotions involved. There's no thinking involved. There's no stability. It's fun. So you could be attracting a man or a woman who is fun. They're fun and they want to have fun with you. However, for some of you, this person is not available, or this person is a pattern. This person reminds you of someone that you used to date, or they're a reminder of the pattern you've been through. And it's a little bit of like, what are you going to do in this moment? Are you going to go, damn, I really like this person though. I know she don't ask me about me, but that's okay. Maybe by the third date she will. She ain't. Okay? I don't mean it mean, but she ain't. If this is a man, it's a little bit of like, man, he's got that riz, but ooh, I think together, me and him could figure it out. No, baby, you can't. What you need to figure out is that he's got that little razzle dazzle, and if he did it to you, he more than likely does it to everyone else. This is a smooth talker. This is the kind of person that knows what to say, how to say it to get what they want. And I'm seeing that. I'm seeing some of you are going to end up like separating or walking away from this person. Ooh. There could be someone here wanting to leave something behind to come towards you. This could be a job. This could be a family unit or a family foundation. So some of you, there is someone here who's questioning whether or not they should leave something behind. So some of you could be having a lot of passionate conversation with someone, impulsive conversation. This could be someone you're dating, someone you're exclusive with. I don't know why, but some of you, there's a conversation here around, am I ready to leave mom and dad and maybe move states to be with the love of my life? Am I ready to leave all of my family that lives in Texas and move to Louisiana to be with him, to be with her? Am I ready to leave Africa and move to the U.S.? I almost said to the U.S. to be with the person that I love. Someone here could be questioning whether or not they want to leave something behind for you. And again, that could be why Spirit's telling you not to get too caught up in what someone says that they're going to do or what you perceive is going to happen. Because again, let's say that this is someone you're dating and they're thinking, okay, I would love to move over there to the U.S. with you. Okay, that's great, but until action is taken, don't get your hopes up. Okay? Because that's a big life choice. That's a big decision. And if this is someone leaving something behind, maybe a job, maybe something more, I'm gonna leave that up to you. That's a big choice. That's a big decision. Okay? And that's why you, again, don't need to put pressure on anyone to make life changes that they don't want to make. Whether it is moving states, leaving a job. I feel like there's someone here. Okay. There is someone in your environment that sees you as their match. They see you as the one for them. I don't know if you view them that way, but that's how they view you. I think you're coming up. This person is going to want to have a conversation with you. What does this conversation look like about what they want to manifest? Okay, so for some of you, again, this is why they're telling you to just be aware that changes are happening. Because again, I'm getting an energy of like, this person likes me today, I don't talk to them tomorrow. So-and-so's coming back and I dated them 6 months ago. I got someone else from 7 years ago hitting me back up, pulling the hey stranger. I just made a new friend at the bar down here. I'm hearing the song, I found myself in this bar, making mistakes and making new friends. Yeah, so some of you could be at a place where you're like, Danielle, I'm making mistakes as quick as I'm making friends, as quick as I'm getting a boyfriend, getting a girlfriend, as quick as we breaking up, as quick. There's a lot of changes going on around you. And some of you are going to say, but some of my life hasn't changed. No, but the parts that have changed quickly. And you know that. You know that. And what Spirit is saying is that it's not going to slow down. If anything, it's about to get quicker. You're about to be attracting a lot of attention. Again, friends. There's people that want to be around you. There's people that want to be near you. There's people that want to be beside you. And if that means that they need to lie, they're going to lie. If that means that they need to become who you want them to become, whether it is, again, a friend or a family member, they may do that. But that's why you have to be able to recognize your patterns and say, okay, am I attracting people who have the tendency to maybe people please or go above and beyond to become something that I don't need? Because I want to accept people for who they are, not who they think I want them to be. That's what I'm saying here. So if you can notice your patterns and your place in your relationships in your life, it's going to make it easier for everyone else, including yourself. And what Spirit is saying is that, again, one person might be taking action towards you. And I feel like some of you could be getting hit on here coming up. I feel like either you're in a relationship or they're in a relationship. And I feel an energy of, but I just can't help myself. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, okay? And again, pattern. Spirit could be telling you that that is a pattern. You have the pattern to attract unavailable people, people who maybe lack boundaries. But you being able to recognize that it doesn't matter if they don't have any impulse control. It doesn't matter if they have insane desire or lying problems. What matters is the place that you have in the pattern. And you can change the whole pattern based off your actions. That's what I'm saying here. And as you do that, things are going to continue to change. Now, again, there is someone external to you who sees you as the person that they want to be with, okay? I see them doing reflection on this, and I'm seeing that they're going to be taking some sort of impulsive action to let you know how they feel. Yeah, it's something that you've hoped for. And they're feeling hopeful too. I'm seeing someone here saying, I'm hopeful that you're willing to hear me out. I'm hopeful that you're willing to see what I have to say and see where this could go. I'm hopeful. That's what I'm saying. But what they're going to do is they're going to come in and tell you that you've activated something inside of them, is what I wanted to say. Yeah, there's something here. Okay, so you keep coming out with this self-love energy. You keep coming out with this energy of like, I have a lot of self-worth. Don't try me. I know what I'm worth. Don't even pull the, what do you bring to the table? Bitch, I am the table. I own the table. What you mean? That's your energy. I see you expanding into yourself. It's like you're growing, Pisces, and look at me now. There's no stopping you, okay? And again, it's somebody here is really, really, really into it. Now, who is this? Could be a Taurus, could be an Aries. Your intuition is telling you that it is someone who feels burdened because of a blockage. So a lot of you out there are either in no contact, a moment of separation, or in some sort of tiff in a relationship, some sort of issue in a relationship. And you could be listening to your intuition, and your intuition can tell you that this person is stressed or burdened, that it stresses them out, that this maybe isn't where they want it to be. And what they're doing is they're mustering up the strength to have this conversation with you. to tell you that they're ready for like a different journey, a different path. This could be an energy of like, I dated someone, they wanted something casual, I didn't. This could be that person coming back and going, okay, I'm ready for something that's not casual now. And then you have to decide. And your intuition could tell you that maybe they're not having as much fun as they thought that they would. That could be for some of you. What did I say? I miss you like crazy. What did I just fucking say? What did I just say? Okay, give me what this person's feeling. I'm going to wrap it up. So just to let you know, this person will be coming towards you. I feel like you heal me. Okay, this person feels like you heal them. Just to let you know, this person will be coming towards you. A lot of people will be coming towards you. Just to let you know. A lot of new friends, a lot of acquaintances that could become something more. You are in a field, you are in a moment of attracting right now. I said it a few weeks ago. I don't even think it was a few weeks ago, and I'm getting it now. So don't be surprised. You're going to find friends in the most random places. That's not a coincidence. Those people are there for a reason. There are going to be people who are going to hit on you. I don't care if you're a married ass man. I don't care if you're a married ass woman. There are going to be people who are coming up who are going to have no sense of boundaries whatsoever. You could be single. Don't be surprised if married people are hitting on you. They have no sense of boundaries, but they can't help themselves. There is so much red here that it's, have you ever been so attracted to someone that when they walk by you like, damn, they hot. And then you're like, wait, did I say that out loud? And it's just like the passion takes you over that you cannot contain yourself, or is it just me? I've been there before where I've been so attracted to someone that there's no sense of containment. That could be this. Someone here or multiple people here could be so attracted to you right now, especially here coming up, that they are going to either make advancements, disrespect boundaries, whether it's boundaries in their life or boundaries in yours, and they're going to let you know, okay? Yeah, I want to tell you how I feel, but I'm unsure how to find the right words. See, and that's another thing. Someone here, those people who are attracted to you could want to tell you how they feel, but they could have a hard time explaining their circumstances, explaining what they want. So there is no explaining. We're just going to bulldoze over it. And then there's another person who's like, but that's my person. I've done met my person. That person has a lot that they want to say to you, but they just don't know how to say it. How do I say that I've missed you? How do I say that the last few weeks, few months, years, whatever, has been horrific? How do I text you and tell you that I'm tired of confiding with you and that one of us or both of us needs to get the fuck over it because we're not separating? There is no option. How do I say all that? That's what someone here is feeling. They could have been guarding their feelings, their emotions. That could have been a lesson for them, is that when you choose someone or when you care about someone, guarding your feelings and emotions doesn't help. What are you guarding yourself from? Unconditional love, having a support system, safeness. That's what someone here is like realizing, is that they're guarding themselves from a better future. So, all right, leaving it here. Have a blessed day.